defending a deep ball. He sticks his foot in the ground and comes back. Well-timed, well-executed, and a nice pickup.
And that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. It's second down. They'll go play action here with Williams. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Chicago.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate through the passing game. They've essentially ignored the ground game up until this point. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. Come a little closer. Here's second and goal. From the shotgun, it's Williams. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And now it's third and goal. Moore going in motion. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
He'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Now McCarthy. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. And it's going to be fourth down. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Give up the middle with Swift. There goes Swift, 1st down and more. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That one incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Moore going in motion. On 3rd and a yard, it's Williams. That's going to be intercepted. And the Vikings will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
They'll run. This is Mason. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That's into the hands of Tyquan Thornton. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
In the midst of a tight game like that, you're looking for every play that you can make to try to gain advantage. And if you can continue to get after the quarterback, disrupt the rhythm and timing of this quarterback in the 2nd half, that could be the difference of you being able to pull away.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, he'll go down. They drop him for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the ground, it's Swift. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 14.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. And that ball out of reach. Sideline. It'll be an incompletion. So that challenge, a successful one. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Van Ginkel.
Fuck you.
A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
I hate Caleb Williams, bro.
It's up and good. And the Vikings will take a 7.
That's what it is, bro, because I got Anthony Richardson in my other league, and I just beat the nigga with the Chiefs. I can't, these rookies are bad.
Velus Jones going to bring it out. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Mustang 19. Go.
Here's Williams. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick 6? And, a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well, we found out pretty quickly. Not this guy. He's going to continue to attack the ball downfield, and he's looking to make big plays any chance he gets.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And as we see Rome Odunze come up with a nice completion, Mike, let's remember, he's only one of 2 guys to rank in the top 10 of college football in receiving yards each of the last 2 seasons. I mean, production, the ability to compete, high point the ball. I mean, those are all boxes that Odunze checks, and everyone around this Chicago Bears organization, they couldn't have been happier with the way this draft fell, and they think they have a superstar in the making here at wide receiver.
Throwing again, Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. And he will go all the way. Rome Odunze.
And he underthrew him, and he was wide open.
It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He's got it. And the Bears will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A run. And here's Mason. And he's trying to turn the corner, but will not do it. Brought down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Montez Sweat that time fights his way in to record the sack. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And that is brought in. And he will dive into the end zone. 84 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Grupe able to add the extra point. And the Vikings will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. This is an RPO, and quickly they'll hit Allen. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. To throw, it's Williams. Toss right side to the tight end, Kmet. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Here's Williams now to throw. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Henderson.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Looking to throw. McCarthy. He's going to look for the home run ball. And this will be incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
1:58 to go in the first half of play. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this, here's Ryan Wright now, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position.
At the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
60 Bison, ready?
To throw is Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Throwing is Williams. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up. Now Williams. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Here we go, set.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
Now he takes off.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
2nd and 7. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Open man, downfield, it's Hockenson. It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, Minnesota. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter. On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. On the return is Jones. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Williams. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, we just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On the ground is Mason. So a good chunk of yardage there, but still well short of the first down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got them backed up so far. you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple of guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
Grupe's kick is good. And the Vikings going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Throwing on second down is McCarthy. He'll let one go down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. To throw is McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmunds.
So you find yourself with a lead here in the second half, and up until this point, I think he's done a pretty good job being a contributor to that, but you don't want to give the defense a chance to spark the comeback. You're trying to put him away late, protect the ball, safe throws. Don't be afraid to get to your check down. One bad read, one forced throw can be all you need to flip this game on his head and find yourself going with a lead late to falling behind.
He brings this to about the 26-yard line. He's tackled down by Byron Murphy. Here's a 2nd and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. Low! And he's going to be taken down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. He's inside the 30. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. He's got room to the 45. down the sideline, inside the 25. The speed on display. He's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Got, ready? Here we go.
They motion the slot man left. On first down, here's McCarthy. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
This one high, over the middle, but complete. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Look at play action here with McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
Really nice job there defensively. I mean, they completely took away his first read, and instead of the young quarterback going through his progression and being patient, taking what the defense gives him, he decides to still try to fit it in and force that ball, and ultimately ends up resulting in the takeaway.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A big loss on the play. Brings up
Throwing on second down, Williams. He'll check this down to Swift. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Drive will start on the ground. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this will wind up a Vikings first down. He's able to take it up to the 30-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
First down throw there is incomplete.
Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort that I can recall in a long time.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Try to pick this one up on the ground. A pickup of 12 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds. Play action now. It's McCarthy. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
2nd and a yard. They'll run here. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
That is caught downfield by Odunze. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll run. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Roll. Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he will score. Game on. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
They'll try and throw. And here's Williams. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up. And this is blocked.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. They'll stick with him again. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. He'll drop this for Mason.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. He'll swing this out to Swift. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here is 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now, a big 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In 4th quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
Here we go. 1st and goal. They'll run with Swift. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. One more time, they try Swift. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Swift. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is 4th and goal. This one is on target. And it is good. They have tied things up here in the final minute.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. To the air on third down is McCarthy. That's complete to Mason. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Minnesota. Here's McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
They get 12 yards on that pass. It'll be a Vikings first down. They spike it with 7 seconds left on the clock. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That is incomplete with 1 second left on the clock.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. So, overtime coming up. Not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets 1 possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Velus Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the give, here's Swift. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On first down, they give it right back to Swift. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. Got to imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Bears first down. They'll try the right side with Swift. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes to go here in overtime. Greg and I back to search for a winner after this. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Throwing is Williams. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
Third down, 3 to go. To throw is Williams. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. Of course, they would have loved to finish this with a touchdown, of course. But this is the next best thing. You come out here in overtime, you get the early lead going up by 3, and now you put it on your defense. Can they come up with one stop to win this football game?
So the opening drive of overtime yields 3. Can the opponents respond? They receive the kickoff now. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Mason. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
There's Jefferson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look.
And he's going to go all the way to win it here in overtime.
Fuck that bullshit. Good game, man.
Win for our visitors, the Vikings. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.